All right. What's up? What's up? Been a while. Doing well? It's been a few minutes since we have played this wonderful game. 1.2 is out. The whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. Don, what's happening, man? Let's go, let's go. Welcome, welcome. We got our work cut out for us today. We gotta make a bunch of wire. That's the goal. So, we'll take a quick look at the modeler. I made a couple of tweaks because I realized we were basically making like a ton of Caterium. I can get rid of that up here. We were making like a bunch of extra Caterium to use like 1 or 2 ingots per minute. It was really silly. So instead, what I did is we can't really tweak anything here. We need these numbers to be what they are. But smart plating, we're already making a bunch. So just by lowering this down a little bit, we end up sinking a couple of plates per minute, so we don't have to adjust anything here. And then that drops our wire consumption to where we can just handle it all from one set of smelters and stuff. So it kind of works out a lot nicer. So that's what we're doing today. Today, we're going to focus on copper and Caterium. Thankfully, copper is right next to Caterium. We're just going to disconnect the old one, or maybe not, and just leave it. Probably just leave it, actually. And then just scale up the other one to whatever we need. And we should be pretty good. It shouldn't be that hard. The big thing is going to be that. But we'll get there. So, one thing at a time, right, everybody? Broey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How we doing? Hope you've been well. You guys... Yeah, you need more ingots in here, huh? Yup. Okay, steel pipes be piping. That's kind of fine for now. How we doing down here? I haven't checked this place in a while. Okay, so that's all cool. What about up top? Was that 27 constructors? No, here is 33 and a third assemblers, even better. Making fused wire for a total of 3,000 per minute. So, if that's what you were looking at, unless there was somewhere that I missed. It said constructors. It's very possible. Oh, you're not working. So you don't have coal. Why don't you have coal? You have coal there? Hello? Something's not overclocked. Yeah? Oh, that's screaming belt speed. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Done like a little troubleshooting to start the stream. Here we go. There she is. Holy moly. I'm on mumble, so the numbers are small to me. Hell yeah. Yay. I may have said it. I feel like I say that without even realizing it. Nice, Oliver. Love to hear that, man. Weren't you saying you beat the whole game without blueprints? Incredible. Truly. The dedication. I mean, I've done it too, I guess, to be fair. But so much better. Okay, there we go. Let's just grab this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm like remembering all of the things that we were working on. So forgive me for a little bit. Can I pick this up? Sure can. And I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take that. Okay. Let's go back up there. Let's get those boundaries. running a little bit better. I guess I should have saved that steel and just dumped it into the system, but delete first, ask questions later. Okay, up here. So you're cool now. You're not so cool now, but you're cool now. You're kind of getting there. And then these guys are going to be unhappy. Okay. But it should start to catch up and make its way down there. I'm getting a little flickering going on. Hopefully that's not carrying over. Yeah, I thought so, man. I thought so. Okay. But this, we're not worrying about this today. That's later on problems to deal with. I should update this. I think we're on day 21. 21? So today we want to upgrade the Ethereum smelters. Build copper smelters, and then we have to figure out assembler setup, basically. My thoughts for assemblers is that we are going to make 480 wire per level, and then we just won't mix levels like we usually do, and then that way we don't have to like condense and do anything weird. And I think we should be able to pull it off. But we'll get to that. So down here we have somewhere, I disconnected it. There it is on the end here. A Caterium line currently. Already running in. We have to add a copper line, which we have plenty of room to do. So we're going to figure that out. Let's just jump down. I should have taken the hypertube, but I honestly forgot that I had it. Just go in here. At that point down there, we have a normal node, which technically would be enough, but we're already producing stuff. How good is 1.2? So far, so good. I'm digging it. Get in there. Thank you. It feels very similar to 1.2 experimental. Ah, you're good, bro. You're good. I'm doing well. She's doing pretty well also. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. Are we actually using less Caterium? Wait a minute. So, yeah, things are going pretty well. Okay, maybe we do just upgrade this one then, and just put that to the side. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think because this could probably get used later. Like, I'll literally just do that. We're not going to go back and tear that all out. And up here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's check again. So it should be 6 2/3. Very good. And we already have 6, so we can add 2/3. Bada bing. Oh yeah, I don't have single smelters. That's fine. Do I need to add to my power supply? No, we should be doing pretty good. Yeah, we're comfy. And I think our power problems have solved themselves now. The fuel plant is fuel planting. So things are going good on that front. And yeah, we got plenty of overhead. We're comfortable. And I'm going to be making even more power eventually over here. Soon enough. So what we need to do is really just not hit Windows. Just not take that. Oh my goodness. 10. There we go. I swear I know how to use my keyboard. Maybe? We get there in the end. Any plans on using vehicles? Yes. We very much want to use vehicles. Oh yeah, wait. I have to do my silly thing here. Probably not today. I don't think we're going to have time for that today. If I can get the wire built today, I will be pretty happy. So. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, first of all. And also, hell yeah, with the stair thing. That's sick. Maybe in the Discord you can, like, send some pics and stuff, because I'm down to try it out. I'm very much down to try it out. Alright, so we're just going to upgrade this guy to 100. Bada bing, bada bing. I meant to hit control and I jumped. I don't know how I did that. And then you are set to 100. Okay, so everything else is good. Except for you. And you. And I guess you. Okay, but now everything else is fine. This can handle what it needs to. And we ripped that to 300. Heck yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's all good, because this level will consume most of it, right? It's going to consume 180, so only 120 is going to go up that line, so that is totally good to go. So we are basically good. We can head... Oh, actually, what am I saying? Copper. Hello. We have to do this copper node. Thankfully, it is right here. So super simple. And we can do this. Ta-da! Alright, so what I think... Yeah, I'm seeing it. It would be lovely. But I don't really think it's going to work out to get this at the same height. Yo! What's up, Goofy? How we doing? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Things are happening. Here we go. It has been a while. Let's just... Ooh, autosave. Yeah, it's been busy. Been a busy couple days, so... But we're coming back, yeah. It would be cool to get on the same height. Let's see, what would it look like? I'm curious. Because we could also go higher. But let's think. Okay, so I have a hot bar for this, right? Yes. That one. And then we go blooping mode. And then we go like that. Alright, so we do this guy, and then it would be, I believe, like that, right? That should be our input side. That is our input side. And then we bring this out that way. Like so. Okay, I could live with that. And then we would go there. So we would have like a really high copper tower, which is cool. Over here, we could just drop mine. For now, this is cool. Figure out a nice setup for it. I've been non-stop drawing for the last week. Oh, that's sick. I love that. Yeah, what are you drawing? What do we got going? What's in the portfolio? What do we need? We need that guy, and we need that guy. I can live with this for now. That's totally fine in my opinion. Okay, and then here's the beauty of all of this. So we take power in, we take power over. Is OC original characters? Is that what that means? Few characters from a show? Nice. Hey, try right now, actually. Hell yeah. I love that. I love that. Yeah, okay, I thought so. I thought so. I was like, I kind of sort of know some stuff about some things. Here and there. We try and hang in there. Alright, so we want to go auto connect and nudge nudge link link. Oh, these are out of date. Delete. Good catch, good catch. Okay, so I gotta remember that because I still have these blueprints, so the game will let me select them, even though it's not really the ones that I want to be using, if I can help it, right? Because we made the better ones with the Mark IV belts, so that is what we should be using. Okay. And now if we go here, we go copper smelter Mark IV. Yes, yes, good, good. I'm not familiar with the first one, but I do know, obviously, I know about ADHD a bit, so. But hey, man, if you're doing it, it's not impossible, so. Not to be cheesy, but. Just gotta keep trying. Alright, so that one goes there. Oh, and I built that on the wrong side. That one goes there. Okay, cool. You're already ripping. Ah, learn something new every day. Understandable. I mean, to be fair, you really don't. I don't notice that many typos, but maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I understand. I got you. I got you. Oh, we're in caps lock, and it didn't select it. Let's try that again. Okay, so this is gonna be our copper smelter. We are gonna be making. I think it's 400. That's what I set the mine to. Yeah, just do 400. There's no point in just sinking extra copper right now. We can just add it whenever we need to. Okay. Cool, cool. 400, level 1 of 3? 4? No, I don't know why I did that. Level 1 of 4. Because 4 per level, we need 13 and a third. Yeah. I've also never watched One Piece, really. My buddy Joe on here tries to get me to watch it. He likes it a lot. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll make the jump. Alright, so those will start going, and let's go up to the next level. I need a hover pack so bad. I'm desperate. Yeah, only 1,200 episodes, exactly. That's what. That right there is why I have not started. But it's funny, because I don't know if I haven't watched it because I'm afraid I'm going to like it, and then I have to watch 1,200 episodes. Or that'll, like, take a while for me to be like, yeah, I don't really care. You know, I don't know. I don't think I'll not like it. So, I think it's more the first. I already have so many time sinks, I don't need another one right now. I don't have the time. Okay, and then we gotta go here. And then like that. And then we throw the switch. Oh no, that's 400. 400. And level 1 of 4, except you're actually level 2 of 4, and this is copper, and I can copy that. Cool. So give me that, give me that. I gotta do that one, that's fine. We're good. Let's keep going. Okay, so that's 8. we are building up to 12 now. Like a so. Okay. Guess what episode you're on? If there's 1200, I'm gonna guess you're on episode like the current one. That's my guess. I'm gonna guess you've watched them all. $199. Goofy's taking the Price is Right strategy. It's like one down. It can't fail. Can't fail. Okay, and then we gotta throw the switch and do all that. Nope. No, not quite. 1,978. Oh, you're getting there, though. You're getting there. Wait, did I read there? Wait, hold on. But you said it's only 1,200 episodes. Thank you. Okay. I was like, hold on a minute. The math ain't mathing on that one. Okay, so these should be going soon. Yeah, that's going. You were close, Goofy, though. 2 off is actually kind of crazy. All right. Cool. Keep going. I mean, hey, any show going that long has got to be doing something, right? You know what I mean? Like, they've been making it for so many years. That's my mentality. It's like I know I'm positive it is a good show. I have no doubts in my mind. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's funny that Joe's not here for the One Piece conversation. Alright, so if we're making 400, what did I say again? It was 13 and a third. Okay. Very good. Drove an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, that one, I'm not sure. Just to each one. Oh, watch one film today? Yeah. I got it. I got there. See, I got there. Watch one film today. What'd you go see? That's a long drive. That's not what I mean. Did you see it happen in real time though? Like, I got it. I got there. Like, it worked out. WATCH, yeah. Okay, so I think we're good here. I'm not going to drop in copper. Let's see, are the lower? These guys are firing up. Fantastic. So let's drop the copper in here. Alright, and that'll just continue to go upwards, and ingots will continue to stack up over here. Very good, very great. Okay, so down here, we want to get over there. Thankfully, that should be pretty simple. So I just go by cyan. That's what I go by on here, so that's what we keep it at. Oh, that's sick. I've been hearing about stuff like that. That's really freaking cool. Like I love seeing stuff like YouTubers like getting the freaking means to make a real movie. It's crazy. It's impressive. All right. So I think we're just gonna run a belt out and over. We could raise it up. Well, we don't really have to. For this one, I'm not super worried about accessibility because we'll have kind of ways around. Do I watch anime? I kind of watch anime. I have watched yeah, it's not just one YouTuber, it's an indie animation. Oh, sick. Even cooler. The collab. I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's an anime in my mind. And a lot of other people that I've asked, so I say that. I've watched some Naruto. Hell yeah. And then, what else? Cowboy Bebop is cool. I love the music in that one. That's why I actually started watching that, because my buddy was like, dude, the music in this show is crazy, and you'll really like it. And I was like, okay. Yeah, Airbender is insane. One of my fucking favorite shows of all time. This doesn't really have to go down, but it kind of makes more sense to go down here, so I'm just gonna do it. But yeah, I loved Last Airbender. What else? I did watch like a little bit of The Legend of Korra. Bang in the Gang. That's it, man. That's it. Hard to beat, bro. Hard to freaking beat. It was a crazy show back then. I mean, it still is a crazy show. I'll still rewatch that every now and again. And yeah, Korra was good too. I didn't mind Korra. I didn't actually finish that. I think I'm on season 4 of that. I was kind of watching that before this. So that was cool. I just didn't really watch it when it came out. I wish I did. And then what else? That might kind of be it. I'm kind of like not like huge into it. Totally due for your yearly rewatch. Exactly. That's kind of where it's at. Just like every now and again, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's about that time. Feeling some kind of way. I want to watch some good things. Hit me with Avatar. Wait, did Aang and the Waterbender get together or not? Because it's been way too long. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yes. Yeah, they do. Spoiler alert for a however many year old show. Don't tell me I don't actually want to know. But yeah, they do. They like openly talk about it in The Legend of Korra. But you kind of get that vibe at the end of the show. Alright, so I think that's copper. I have Caterium inside, so I might actually just move that guy around. I saw that. I saw that they're coming out with new stuff, and then it got leaked or something, and it was going to come out in theaters. Now it's like not coming out in theaters, and I'm kind of like, well, that sucks. Like, I would have gone to see it. But hopefully they reconsider. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. You mean Korra and... I watched it. Nice. I do remember... Yeah, no, I remember some... Like I said, I think I'm on like season 4, so... Not quite done, but I've seen most of it. Because I think there is only 4 seasons in that show. Yeah, bro, I hope the new stuff is cool. I don't know. I would love to see, like, Aang and the gang a little grown up. Have I heard of the Amazing Digital Circus? I have not. What is that? I don't know. That to me, it sounds like a like comedy thing or something, obviously, but Alright, so we're gonna wrap it around, and there goes Katerian. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let me out. Let me out. Shakes fence. Please, Hypertube. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade that, even though it's completely unnecessary. Just because I can. Oh, that's what you went to go see. Nice, 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 nice. I'm not familiar. I would have to look it up, probably. It's like wild how much the YouTube ecosystem has grown. Like, there truly is just an endless amount of different stuff. Oh, I see something that's broken up here. Hello. Okay, didn't really matter, so that's fine. And these have to go up anyway a little bit, so... Actually, let me see. Can I fly over here real quick? I kind of can. Okay, I think I want to be... Oh. Well, I guess I have to be here? Otherwise, I have to move that. And I'm not going to do that. So, we're going to go... over here. Oh, that's going to be gross, man. Decisions to be made. So, it's time to pay the piper, if you know what I'm saying. I was thinking a minute ago how I'm trying to show this made for like 12, 14-year-olds. Hey, bro. Shit hits. Hey, gang gang. Thank you, Goofy. And thank you, Oliver. Appreciate that. Alright, so... I think here is still a good spot. It's just... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We can do that, actually. Okay. So... We're gonna get a little funky. Gonna get a little funky. I can just barely make out what it is. It looks like a little... Is it a little cat or something? I think I can just make it out. I'd probably have to get a lot closer, honestly, to my... or, like, have it enlarged. My eyes aren't that good. Okay, so we're gonna go up and over, and then once we get in there, we're gonna do a little twist. Okay, so we take you, and we go there. And there. Send it. Nice. And hell yeah, dude. I think that's fire. Like, drawing your own profile picture is actually kind of sick. I think that's a great use of your free will, you know? No one else is gonna have that one, I'll tell you that. Okay, so here... Hear me roar. No. We're gonna go there, and then we gotta go up. Backing them in. Cyan, is it possible for us to see the photo? I think if you just click on Goofy's name, you should be able to see their profile photo. At least for me, it shows up. I can just see it. Oh! I'm falling. Get me in there. Get me out of here. Thank you. Okay, so here, if I drop a support like so, and then if I go from here to... Is this backwards? Damn it, how did I get that backwards? I thought I checked. Let me try again. Hold up. Okay, so it should be, yeah, green arrow. Okay. I want a banner as well to celebrate 200 subs. Yo, 200 subs! Let's fucking go, Goofy. Hi. Yeah, you should do it, bro. Alright, so here we go. Stop doing that. I don't want to go up yet. I think I do, I just don't want to go that way. Alright, are we running? Are things working? I think they kind of are. That's honestly hype. Have you been posting stuff? Like more stuff? Or you're just it's just hitting the algorithm kind of? Either way, good stuff, bro. It's huge. Alright, so we have copper up here now for the most part. We can kind of figure it out. There you go. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Maybe I'll have to check it out. I do love drawing. But that's super cool. I'm like so happy to hear that, dude. For real. Like, that's really, really cool. Alright, so we got Caterium right there. The Manta is here. We have this whole opening for it, her, him, they, I don't know. Somebody? I don't know what it's called. I think it's a her. And then it goes through there. We need to make a lot of assemblers. So what I'm kind of thinking is repurposing some of this. Yeah, man. Dude, if you're in the Discord server, throw it in the Discord. I love stuff like that. Oliver, you know what, man? I hadn't considered that. Real and true. Did you know if you polish a turd, it's still a turd? Sorry. Okay. So, yeah. Caterium's already coming down here. I think we... Would the first one not be water flavored though? I feel like water has a flavor. I'm trying to remember why we did this. I think it's so that the Manta can get through and not clip. So I think that has to stay there. It does, yeah, right? Like Aquafina tastes like garbage. And then like, yeah, you know. Normal water tastes like normal water. Okay, so the only problem with doing this is we could only get like 180 per line, which is gross. So I'm kind of like, I want the Manta to fly by so I can see what I need to be keeping clear. I do not see the manta. Hello? Anybody? No? Nobody? All the way out? Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out. But I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. Yeah, so. Yeah, nah, absolutely it do. It do. Okay, so if I type in wire, right? We... Could we do this? Is this better or worse? I feel like it's not as good, right? Because that's 1 to 8. This is 1 to 30. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nope. Never mind. Here you go. We should have this. Don't we? Yeah. I just never picked it for some reason. Okay. You're good, you're good. Let's see. Is it in the Discord server? Are you in the Discord server? I don't know. At least I didn't get a post, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, that was Mantipath. I think you can't add any in the middle there from what I remember. You had to cut a bit. And the one that was almost perfectly placed. Okay, wait, I hear her. I hear it. I feel like I missed it. I just missed it. Shit. I think you're right, though. I think it literally, like, yeah, just, like, clips that and keeps going. There is a link in the description for the Discord server. Feel free to join up. Get Discord blueprints. I announce when I'm live. All sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. And I know somebody asked about vehicles early on. We are definitely going to be using a lot of vehicles. Mainly in the next phase, but also probably to get some of this stuff out of here. We might switch over to vehicles, but that's just a big time investment that I don't currently have. So, kind of prioritizing. We're getting there. Okay, so that kind of cuts this part of the base. Oh. Nah, man, you can. You can. You're more than welcome to, and like the community highlights or something like that. You can post a couple of drawings in there. I'm okay with that. Okay, that's making cable. I unfortunately had someone post like the first like spam thing the other day, and that was unfortunate. I just had to ban them from the server because I was like, yeah, now you're not gonna post some like promoting like a cryptocurrency or some garbage. I was like, get that shit out of here, bro. That's ridiculous. No, I fully support the drawings. I appreciate you asking. Thank you. Okay, so what if we built it out here and then had the manta fly under it? That could be kind of cool. Yeah, you saw that, Roey? Yeah, right? You're welcome, by the way, Goofy. No worries, no worries. But yeah, I was like, what the hell is this shit? I was like, get out of here, dude. At first, I just timed him out, but then I was like, nah. No. No. We don't want that around here, so. Yeah, right. Honestly, it was weird because I wonder if like their account got compromised, but then the way it was posted, I didn't even bother reading it. I saw Andrew Tate and I was like, yep, that's enough for me. We're going to get rid of all this crap. And, you know, started taken care of it, basically. I was like, I'm not reading any further. I don't need to know anymore. Okay, so originally, before I got derailed by not having the recipe unlocked, we're looking at wire. So we make 90 per minute. Our belt can handle 480. So we do 480 divided by 90, and that gives us 5 1/3 assemblers per level, which is pretty good because that's just 6, really, if we want to do it that way. So yeah, here is only 2. Hammer time! Yo, what's up, Neff? Welcome, welcome. How we doing this evening? Yeah, so that's no good, and I really don't want to relocate all of that stuff, so we're not going to touch that. But this is going to get taken out. We do not need this anymore. So we can move on from that. Yeah, this whole middle area has to stay. Okay, so here's the kind of train of thought I guess I'm on. We have a lot of destinations for wire, and hell yeah, our to-do is wire. I'm trying to figure out where to put all of these assemblers. I just did this stuff, the copper and caterium. So now we're just trying to figure out where I want to put that. That's not going to be a problem. Because everywhere is right now a problem. What I'm kind of thinking, though, is I have 2 ideas, I guess. One idea is we just do 900. So that's 10 assemblers. We put that on one level, and we just send those 2 belts out to automated wiring. And then we go to the next level, and we do 800. And that's like, 9 and change. And we just kind of repeat that going up, so it'll be like a staggered thing. But it might work. Because then, like, at the top, we could just do, these 2 dedicated smaller ones to kind of keep things easier. Or we could probably even... No, that we could fit on one level, yeah. And just run 2 belts again. Maybe we do that. That actually feels kind of good. Because if we ran 10 per level... Yeah, we would have to mark it out with the signs for sure. But I think we could definitely do that. I feel like that would be easier. Like, easier to keep track of after the fact, I guess is what I mean. Yeah, okay. I kind of like this. So, let's see. So we'll start with 900, which is 10. We already established that. And then we'll go to 8. We'll do a level of 6. Heck yeah, Goofy. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome on board. And then... So we'll do 9, 8, 6. And then we can do like 360 and 340. True. Actually. Okay, interesting. I like this. I like figuring out better ways to do things. So it would be 10 in a level, right? For 900. 800 would be like... what is that? 8 and change, so 9, basically. Because... Yeah. Right, 9 would be 910. If they make 90 per minute. And then... Or 810. Sorry, 81. Not 910. I said it and it sounded wrong. Anyway. Yeah, and then we would just kind of stagger our way up. Alright, I like that. So let me kind of write a note. 9, 8, 6. Let's go over here. I'm going to cross that one off. And we're going to cross that one off. And... we figured out the assembler setup now, I guess. So we're going to do 900, level 1. We're going to do 800 in level 2. We're going to do 600 in level 3. 360 in level 4. And 340 in level 5. And I am going to split those up. At least for now. Who knows what this place will get after this, but I'm not going to try and plan that far ahead. I don't really have the capacity or ability to do that. There we go. And this whole playthrough is literally just a trial run for the 100x. So like things are going to get dumber and bigger and crazier, and like I'm trying to work out the kinks of that now, you know? Which I think we're doing a pretty good job of. I think we're doing all right. One of the lessons I learned is that we're definitely not going to build this intricate this early. We'll come up with a more rugged way of doing things, even though these are nice. I'll probably just reuse these blueprints. I'm not going to redesign them. Anyway, I was planning way too far ahead. Where are we going to build a bunch of assemblers? Yeah. I mean, we're doing it still, man. It's still happening. Just because this one's going doesn't mean the other one's not happening. Oh, right on cue. Thank you. Okay, where do you lie up? I should just be in photo mode for this. Okay, so that's not... Yeah, dude, 100%. 100%. I just want to see this really quickly. Yeah, you cut in that corner. And then you just vibe out. Okay. I wonder. You don't think he would just cart through? No, don't do it. 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 No. I gotta stop myself already. Because I'm like, I think we could work. I definitely can't work. We've been through this before. It's not gonna work. Yeah, wait a minute. I just realized something. If you couldn't tell by my reaction. Oh, wait. No, this is great. Hold on. Oh, good question, Roy. So this playthrough, I might add a couple of quality of life mods, just to get us to the end of it. But I would like to keep it largely vanilla. There are a couple of mods, or not mods, achievements that I actually still haven't gotten because last playthrough I switched things around and had problems with some of those mods. So I just want to make it through that and get the achievements, really. But then when we do the 100x, that one's going to be modded again, like for sure, because I want to have everything at my disposal to go crazy with that, you know. But yeah, I'll probably give it like a week or two, and then we'll start adding like the cartographer mod, like the daylight control, maybe infinite nudge, maybe, because I really do like that mod. Yeah, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay. So hopefully that answers that question. And as I was doing that, I had a little brain blast. Over here is also using Caterium, and this is making cable for our current automated wiring recipe. However, we are switching to the alternate recipe, which only takes wire, so we do not have to make cable, which means we can get rid of this whole area, which means we can use it to make our fused wire, which is kind of sweet. So we'll pull out that guy there. We'll pull out all of this. All impure. That would be the pain playthrough. Just maximum pain. That'd be super funny, honestly, though. It would be fun, I can't lie. I'd be curious if it is possible, like, you know, how long it would take. Alright, we're just gonna start ripping it down. Oh, I don't have the inventory for that. Is there anything else? I really don't need, like, much wire right now. Which is ironic, because that's what I'm making, so I kind of do need that much wire. Just not on my person. Yeah, no, you're welcome. Thank you for the question. Good question. 5x power while we're at it. Yeah, just really, really embrace the pain. Just really go for it. I would be very curious to see how that would go for somebody. Alright, I've got way too much stuff on me. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of that and that. Don't need motors. Can I store any of these? Sure can. Cool. Take all that, please. I really don't care about plastic. Can get out of here. I definitely don't care about wire. Yeah, just make it all. Just do everything bad. Just 100x and freaking 5x power and up the recipes. No pure nodes. Yeah, that would just be so brutal. But it would be fun. I'm just saying, it would be really fun. It would be really a grind, though. Take an 8-hour stream to build like some iron plates or something. Like, it's kind of like those like hard mode Factorio mods, you know? Fun is a word. Yeah. How long will my sanity last run? Hey Joe, what's up, man? You missed the One Piece conversation earlier. Whoa. Oh, autosave. Alright, so that is chilling. Oh, hello. Apologies if you hear any background noise right now. Might be a little bit of stuff going on out there. Of course, that's literally what I said. That's when I wish there was some vanilla logic stuff. Yeah. They do have mods for that. But that would be crazy, honestly. Because, like... What is it? Yeah, so 5x power, you double the recipes, and then... Like, just doubling the recipes, and then doing 100x would really mean it was basically 200x. Right? Because if it's twice as expensive to make the recipe, and then you're just upping it by 100, isn't that right? Am I doing that math wrong? Kinda, right? Sorta, kinda. Because do those recipes increase or no? I don't know how that works. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go default mode. This feels wrong. It is wrong. That's also the wrong left segment. Okay, so what I need... one of these. And it should look like that. Yes. Good. In. I believe power also has to be factored in. Oh shit, yeah, wait, I didn't even think about power. Because what power you can do 5x? Good grief. That's horrifying, actually, to think about. Like, that's such a... that just gets absurd. Alright, how are we doing at the time here? good. Okay, actually, this is a nice... Alright, so we got this figured out. That's wire going into automated wiring, so we don't have to worry about that. We do have to hook up like reinforced plates and stuff like that. So what I think I am gonna do real quick is I gotta go check on the old Madre, make sure she's good. So we'll take a minute and just kind of sit back here, enjoy the base, and we will be back. It'll only take a few minutes. Just going to make sure all is well with her, and I will be back in a few, and then we'll make a bunch of wire. So BRB. Oh, surprise, I'm back. Hello. Ooh, the wrong mouse. My bad. Wait. Oh, and I put that too. That's my bad. Okay, hold on. I want to see these, pics. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to the party, Goofy. Alrighty. So, where were we? We were building a bunch of wire. So, yeah, we said just stamp them out in a row. Copper and Caterium can go up. The wire doesn't have to go down. We can figure that part out later. So we don't really need this either. So maybe we just do that each time, I guess, because I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a whole blueprint for this, but I think that's good. And then we go wire. Set that good. I got my mic on. Okay. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark out what each floor is producing. Something like that. You know, 900 per minute per floor, and then I guess just keep it like level 1 of 4 or 5 or whatever it would be. Or maybe we just leave it. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's probably fine. Does that seem like really like reflective? Maybe it's just me. Okay. So let's take that and we can just kind of start building. So we are gonna add these guys. Should I set recipes? I mean, it's not that hard to just do it. So I say we just do that. Alright, so we are going to be making 10 of these, so this is 6. There's 8. Oh wait, I got my chat all hidden away, I'm sorry, hold on. Alright, we back. What did I miss? Sorry. Talking about Discord, yeah. Ooh, playing some Timberborn, nice. Hell yeah. Now, if I want to do what you're talking about with the 0.1 modifier and like beat the game in a stream, I think that'd be really, really funny. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Sorry I missed that message. My overlay is like being weird, so I got to use the YouTube chat. But then if I click out of it, it obviously hides it. So then it's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and here is number 5. I think the manta is going to be flying under here, actually. No worries. See that guy? He's not worried. See, this guy is keybind quick bar stops working all the time. That is such an annoying bug. I don't know why that happens all the time, but it do. It's like I'm hitting number 5. Nothing. Can't get wire in this economy. Please. Alright, so that is 900 wire. That would be crazy. That would be really cool. I wonder what it like how they program that, like how they set that up. Okay, so we said if we have 10, 5 and a third is what do you call it? 480. So 5 is 450. So we can just go and count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and split right here. Oh yeah, right, my click bar doesn't work. Taking a break? Hell yeah. It's always important to pace yourself. Okay, cool. So that is 450 and 450. We can get this line out over here, wherever we really need to. It doesn't matter. And we can start running that into... Ooh, hello. That would be going into automated wiring. Okay, so here's maybe what we do for now. Yeah, there you go. Nothing wrong with that too. If you're having fun drawing, draw away, man. Do it up. Alright, so we said this is going to automated the wiring. Wire. This keyboard is rough to type on. Wiring, okay. There we go. And let's get the lines in, and then we'll go up. I want to get these like established. Okay, so we've got our Caterium line. This is an empty box. Love that. That is a belt making stators? Oh no. That was our cable belt. Right? What belt was this? Why? Oh, it's our output belt. Yeah, duh. I knew that. That doesn't have to be there. You can change that. This is a wire belt or no, cable belt for automated wiring. That also does not have to be there. This is all getting ripped out, actually, now that I think about it, because you have to put a manufacturer setup in here. So all of this is going to be changed, which means you are going to change, which means I need to mark out this stuff. Otherwise, I will not remember. So this is our stator line. We're likely going to be changing this as well, but stators for auto wiring. Okay. Let's delete that. And we're just going to tear this out because it's not working anymore. And I'm here, so I may as well do it. Nice. Okay. In terms of stuff that I want to keep, none of that. Is that all we have left? That's incredible. I'm not going to be able to overclock them, which is really funny. I guess that other factory's really cooking though, man. That thing's doing a good job. That and I'm just very slow, so. It's a two-parter. It's a two-parter. Okay, so we've got Caterium in here. It really is. So we could... It is coming down right here. That's currently where the Caterium is routing. That wire line is going to change, so we could just do copper right here. And I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to upgrade this just because. And then in there is our copper. I gotta drag this out to where we can actually do something with it though. Alright, so I gotta kind of do some gross stuff for a minute here. Let's go in there. Hopefully this is staying in a straight line. It is. Good. And then I gotta go over here. Oh wait, I wonder. This is very extra. But if it works, it'd be kind of cool. So delete that. And then we go here. We go up. Up. Okay, so, oh yeah, that turn. Oh no, because you're in the wrong spot. Oh, I see. Yeah. This might work. Let's see. Can I make like a little bit of room? Yeah, I don't need you. I'm carrying all this fuel. I really don't need all this fuel. Let's do that. Okay, so what I want is the lift here. So if we do that, and then go here. Sometimes you need a belt to get the lifts to snap. There we go. Nice. There we go. That would have been a very unfortunate mistake, and probably would have taken me a while to find that one. Good thing we caught that. Alright, so we've got belts going down. Let's just go to here. Grinding away no matter what. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so we don't need to cut in anymore. I'm just gonna let that run down. That way I don't end up with a bunch of deuterium that I don't want. And then we want to take this one down, and I think we're gonna try and go in. I know I'm running way too far, but we want to try and go in like right over here is kind of a good spot. Oh, maybe it's not so much of a good spot. Wait a minute, down here. Yeah. Much better looking. That's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna go down quite a bit. We'll cut through this area. Which we're not really using any for anything, so I think that's fine. And this should get us basically where we want to be. Then we just have to kind of work our way over, and we should be good to go. Alright, so let's get some more of these. I should probably just send this down the side. And I think we're going to have to come up with some kind of way to tie this into the cliff, because that just feels kind of right. To have like a crazy, like, suspended factory with a manta flying under it, I feel like that would be kind of sick. So I do want to leave space to run these guys, so I think we're going to drop down below. Go here. Sorry, there. There we go. There we go. Okay, looks good. And then, let's see. Give me somewhere to work on. Dude, I know. That'd be so cool. Maybe one day. Maybe that's 1.3, you know? I'm honored. That's kind of sick. Alright, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. And then I should just be able to kind of wrap in to these two spots. And then we can go like that. And then we find out that that's too low, and I gotta get up here so I don't run out of fuel. Okay, let's try that again. Very good, very great. Now, in terms of power, we should just be able to take you up to here. Can. And now I just gotta throw that switch, and that whole bank should fire up. Nice. Okay, do I have stuff on me? I sure do. Here you go. Please take. All right, so that is row number 1. Let's start going up. Yeah, Caterium is going to take a while because there's just much less on the line. We're going to have a lot more copper running through the system, about 4 times as much. So, well, exactly 4 times as much. So we just have to account for that. All right, so level 2. I make 900. Or sorry, 800. So say 800 divided by 90 is 8.888889. So 9. We're making 9. That's fine. Let's go here. Let's go auto connect. Go down, over, and in. Okay, that shouldn't have anything, but that does. Very good. And we'll take out all that stuff that we don't need. And away we go, yeah? Wait, what? Okay, inputs are there. They're going the right way. What happened? I'm confused. Wait a minute. Did those, like, flip around? Hell yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, that's fine now. Okay, I don't know. That was weird. I'm gonna have to, like, look back at that. But, like, the machines were facing the right way, but the belts underneath were flipped around. At least that's what it looked like it was doing. Yeah, you could throw a few more picks on there if you want. Yo, what's up, Aaron Morgan? Welcome. How we doing today? Shit, you got here at a good time. We're still going for a bit. All right, so we can set the stuff for the last assembler here. Much easier than trying to do 88.8889 whatever. So if we just say 90 times 8, that leaves us with 720, which means we just want this guy to make 80. And there you go. So it is literally just 88.8889, but sometimes it's not always so pretty. So having that ability is very much appreciated. And this final row, I think we're just going to kind of let the little taper start there. We are going to head... Oh, my quick bar's back. Lovely. Down here. Probably didn't do it all the way down, but it is what it is. And let's go in here. We're going to get rid of all of this stuff. And then we gotta hook up some power. So just don't want to miss anything. I'm very good at missing like the last few machines there. I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Glad to hear you're doing well. All right. So we got wire. We're making 800 per minute on this one, and this is level 2 of 5. And this one is going to be for stators, which is kind of good because stators is right next door. So we can say 4 stators, starter stators. Cool. All right. And flip the switch. We're cooking. All right, and now we got Caterium up there. Very good. Let's keep moving. So we're doing now level 3. I know I have to split the lines for that one. We'll go back and do that. That'll be fine. So we can say 600 divided by 90, and that is 6 2/3. Not bad at all. And let's see, we go default mode. I like what we see. I know we're cooking on this one a little bit. It helps when you plan ahead, doesn't it? Lesson learned, I guess. Stops if stop and think for a minute might save you a bunch of time. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Because I forget what stuff I was making before, but I was not planning for belt speeds, and I literally said it out loud. I was like, if I just did this differently, it would have been so much easier. I forget what it was, though. Maybe, like, steel ingots or something like that. I forget. Alright, then we have this guy, and for here... Okay, no, it's working. Oh, because I switched. For here, we said 2/3, which is just 60. And we can verify, so if we say 90 times 6 by 40 plus 60, 600. Very good. All right. Let's fire it up and power it up. Let's do our signs as well. So here is 600. And it's level 3 of 5. Actually, let's wait. I like doing the switch after it's all wired up. All right. This one as well, we'll have to split. But I'll come back and do that later on. And away we go. We've got nothing on the lines. Oh, I don't have power up here. Oh, there it comes. There's copper. So Ethereum shouldn't be too far behind. There we go. There we go. All right. On to level 4. These should be a lot easier. Okay. So we'll do that. So 360, that should just be 4 of these, right? Let's go. I can do basic arithmetic. All right. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. I do need to delete that out. Forgot to do that. Let me just go do that real quick. Do it, dude. Do it. If your channel is around drawing, that's a good idea. You could even make a video about that, actually. Like, how to draw your own channel banner and, like, you know, give tips and stuff. People love how-tos. They're usually pretty good videos. Alright, so we said 4, and we're done. That's it. Nice. We don't have to underclock anything. Is the Manta over here? I hear him. Yep. Okay. I think we're good. I would like to get eyes and verify that we're fine, just to make sure. Which I'm pretty sure we're fine. Because he doesn't start to get up to, like, this level until, like, over here. So you never know. He finds a way to cause problems. Okay, so that's all good. We can send power all the way down. Oh, it's there. I saw it. Oh. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got to get rid of this stuff. Very good. We've got copper, ribbon, and there we go. So we're down to whatever Caterium production we have, which is only 100, which is why that belt looks so bad. But that's fine. This will all stall out. Give it time. So this one is 360 per minute. We are on level 4. 5. And, like, I could combine level 4 and level 5 together, right? Like, there's nothing saying I can't. But I don't know. I just think for where we're at right now, this is fine. And it would kind of look cooler. So that's really my main motivation, is to just get a slightly taller tower out of it. And it's a little easier, I think, when they're separate levels versus, like, cramming multiples into one. 5-story production's cooler. Exactly. See, he gets it. You know. I don't have to explain myself to y'all. You guys are here for the same shit. Alright, so this one, we're going to drop to 70. And then the rest is good to go. Because of 360 is 4, then we just have to minus 70 to get 340, and we're good. Let's take a step back and admire our work. Once we get this all wired in, hopefully we'll see green lights, or at least yellow ones, right? Because we don't have Ethereum all the way up here yet. Well, we're getting there. Oh, I chose the wrong paths. Ta-da! All right, let's see how it is looking. I totally missed that level. On brand, very on brand. That's pretty cool though, actually. I like that. I like that. I'm sure we can make some cool, like kind of slanted thing going on there. And yeah, I think the Manta should fly basically right under that. I am a fan. I enjoy it. Alright, so that all can go. Oops. Hell yeah. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see. So this one, we gotta throw the switch. And we should be good. Okay, that level is basically good to go, so it should start backing up soon. This level has stalled out. Lovely. And that's going to happen next and just kind of work its way up. What I did not do is I did not mark what each level was for. So over here, I believe these are for motors. Yeah, so, or rotors, sorry, rotors. And then, why am I making stators separately? Is there a reason for this? I don't know why it took me until now to catch that. It doesn't really matter, but like it kind of matters a little bit. Interesting. I don't know why I didn't catch that until now. Because then that would just mean we're using 1160 for stators, which is a lot. Stators sold separately. For real. Oh, hell yeah, Aaron. Nice. Yeah, that's is that a 1.0 edition? It's so helpful though, right? It's great for exploring too, because you can like look around and find stuff. I'm glad to hear it, bro. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, it kind of is what it is. I don't really know what we're gonna do. It kind of just, I don't know, because I can't fit. There's no way I can fit 4 more on that bottom, or not bottom row, but second row. Oh, really? Damn. It was 1.1. Thank you, Neff. Thank you. I'm so bad at remembering that stuff. I mean, maybe we could just knock one row off, rework some things, kind of switch these two around. We probably could actually. So then, okay, so then here's what we do. 29. Go away. Go in there. What are you talking about? That's 12 is the same as 12. I don't want to hear it. Good, good. Maybe pull these back a little bit. Pull these back a little bit. Pull these back a little bit. Pull that forward a little bit. And pull you forward a little bit. Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda works. I think it's more helpful to have that number nearby so we can see what it is doing. I can swap those two around. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. 1160. So just 3 lines, right? We just condense. Cool. We're also making a lot of extra steel pipes, which we are going to take advantage of. We're going to send that back to the steel factory at the base and use these to make like heavy modular frames and stuff. Because we still aren't making those. I have been really slacking in that regard. Cool. So I think that works out fine. So all we're going to do is X out level 5. Level 4 becomes 340. Level 1 becomes 1160. And then level 2 becomes 900. Right? 1100, 900, 600, 340. Okay. So stators, auto wire, rotors, reinforced plate. Oh yeah, we're good. Golden. Sweet. Okay. So, let's go up top real quick and start from the top down. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Could sail a boat under there. We're good, man. We are good to go. All right. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Very good. You are going to make 340. Thanks for playing. And we're going to say level 4 of 4. One day I'll learn where the number 4 key is. Not today, but one day. This guy, we want to make 70 per minute. And that is 340. Down we go. So you are going to be making... Oh yeah, 6. That doesn't change. Good. That changes. Good. And then... You are going to change to 900. Just delete this. I have it. Whoops. That, and then that is level 4. Okay, so over here, we should have like 8.88 something. This should be a single one. It is. So I'm just going to take it out. Drop that in. And underneath. Go like that. All good, all good. Okay, so they're running. Let's give them a bunch of Caterium and copper, and here you can even have some wire, because I don't want to hold on to all of this. Thank you so much. Okay, so that should be 10, right? Because we line up down there. Wonderful. And then we can go here. We add 1 set. We add 2. And we're in the wall. That's, you can't really get, I might have to live with that. I'm not gonna lie. It kinda... But you know what we could do? Stings a little. It does. It does. We can fix this. We have the technology. I'm also getting friends. Listen, if you can't see it, is it, like, really a problem? Do you just cite that because you know to cite that, or do you know that show? I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, wait, that's funny. Oh, see you later, bro. What show is that from? I'm curious. Kind of sent you into the ether, my man. I'm sorry. Oh well, he'll come back. I'll be real, the whole reason I do that is because of a YouTube channel that I watch, where he like makes stuff. If you know Adam Savage from the Mythbusters. You didn't see anything. Classic. Classic. That's what I should start saying. I should start doing that. Oh man. The movie was great, but the fact that they got their own show, phenomenal. That was fantastic. Alright, so we're good on here, and then yeah, we just gotta kind of redo the belts a little bit. So I think we're just gonna go here and do something like this. $6 million man. Okay, I am familiar, but no, I didn't know. I didn't know I was quoting something by accident. That's really funny. Wait, which quote are we, like, which thing am I citing, I guess? Is it the, like, we have the technology thing, or is it something else? I feel like that's an important thing to clarify. Okay, but I think we're good now. We're not good. We're almost good, though. Ooh, that is a nice step down, though. That's so much, like, smoother. We have the technology. Okay, that, yeah. No, that I am... Okay, so... I didn't know what I was quoting, but I knew I was quoting something, if that makes sense. Like... All good, Goofy. You have a good night, man. Congrats again on 200. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Oh, I didn't set recipes, probably. I got you, though. Yeah, Neff. Yes. And now I know. Steve Austin. Hey, man, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. The world's first bionic man. Yeah. It's like I've even seen that clip, but I honestly didn't know what it was from. That's sick. I'm gonna have to check it out now. If I'm quoting it, I should know, right? Thank you for your spreading the knowledge. I appreciate that. All right, and now this guy is 1160, and we've got that all worked out. All right, I'm gonna say assemblers are assembling. Feels good, man. Feels good. So I think we're just gonna pick rotors up and plop them down right over here and get that whole thing going. Because, well, yeah, because it's close. We can run it all in pretty easily. That's the most demanding thing for wires, so we want that to be nearby. And then... Hell, oh, wow. I mean, hey. If it's a good reference, it's a good reference. Now I want to see the show, because I'm like, I feel like it's probably good. Bottom sign, level 1 of 4. Oh! Let immediate fix. Let's go. Legendary. The kind of callouts that we love here. Okay. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, Stator's here. So let's just start laying that out. Love this song. It's freaking jam, dude. Very good, very good. All right. So over here we are talking stators. We're talking a lot of them. What is it, like 145 per minute or something like that? That's kind of crazy. Yeah. It's probably more stators than I made in the entire Mega Base last playthrough. I have no idea how many levels this is going to be. 29? Let's see. That should work out to be 12. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just do that. We just do 12 in a row. And then there'd be 5 left over. That's only 200. $450. Okay, so the problem is currently, right, that we are making... No, it's not that we're making... Oh, then I could address that, actually. Yeah. Okay, so the way I split the belts, we're not going to do that. We'll use, like, smart splitters and stuff to condense down and make sure that we're getting a full line. Because what we could do... Oh, 2-hour break, that's fine. Is send a full line in to one level of stators, repeat that for the next one, and then for the last level, we can send in the 360 into the level of, or not 360, I guess it would be like 300, right? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. I did not mean to hit back. You should be in there. Okay. Right? Because if we say, yeah, 480 divided by 40 gives us 12. And then we have 5 times 40. It's only 200. Is it just me, or does something feel off, right? Like... Oh, because I was only making 20 before. Never mind. Okay, sorry. That's just my brain lagging a little bit. Alright, we're good. All that works out. So we're going to take you. We're going to go here. And let's just start dropping these in. So that's 6, and then 8, 10, 12. All right. I should start recipes from back here, I guess. Okay. And here we go. So I think when we get to phase 4, I have a feeling we're going to be building new stuff. Mainly because we're going to be pulling in a lot more resources, so I'm probably going to have to set up dedicated train lines and just much larger infrastructure for stuff, so we're just going to need a lot of room. So we're probably just going to start fresh. But we'll take all the stuff we're making here, and we'll bring that to the new factories. I just don't want to try and cram too much stuff into one place. We got a big map. Alright, so that is all good. We've got all of this. So what I think makes the most sense is we do wire on this outside line. And I can just do that. And go in, we go up. I can leave all this here, it doesn't really affect anything. And then we can get our first line in. We can run all three over here, which is nice. And then we can do second line right there. We connect to that, and then we can do third line right here, and that can go up and in. And then the other levels should hopefully be able to still get through if we run one up here. I think we might be able to figure that out. Yo, Jade, what's up? Figured out what your issue is. I'm always grumbling to myself about not making creative. We're making blueprints. Dude, I mean, I'm making freaking floating platforms that just look a little fancy. Been there. Been there. I don't know when it was that I was like, wait, I don't have to cram everything into a tiny little space, you know? And I was like, I could let stuff breathe. It does get large though very fast, so it is a struggle. Which one wins out? Good to see you though. Hope you're doing well. All right, and that's our current staters, so that's changing. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. Because we want to go up here. I think that would be fine. Because the 900 is only 2 lines, so we could get by. And then 600 should be pretty clear, and so on. I think that's good to go. I think that's fine. All right, so you've got that. You've got that. Throw the switch. We're looking good. All right, so let's do this again. And then maybe we can start figuring out the first... Ooh, hello. Hookup situation that we got to do, because we got to get steel pipes back in here as well, which means I also have to actually build the steel pipes belts coming out here, because currently they are not good enough. What else is new? Right, so that is good. We can drop in those guys. Nope. Statters. And it should be 145 per minute. Hell yeah. Nice. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. It does feel good when like you're done with the day and you're just like, time to chill. It's a lovely, lovely feeling. Alright, so here. Get that in and fire that down to the next level. So that should at least be powered up. Okay, so again, that's not gonna go there. That's not gonna go there. If I try to build that there, it's not gonna let me. So we're gonna take one of those. And want to go to here. And we're just going to do something simple like this. So we've got first one going in. I guess it would be nice if we could keep the look that we have going. I think we could pull that off. And then we can go up and in. All right, let's do the wire real quick. We may as well. We're kind of at that point where it makes sense. So here is the first one. And we're gonna send that over here. I want to keep it in this space. Oh yeah, you're not gonna let me do that. I don't know why railings are so weird with the belt supports, but they are. So we got that. I can put it back. Yeah, that's weird. Whatever. And then the other 3 should go like that. Alright, so I've got belt number 2 and belt number 3. How would we like to get down here? I think... Oh yeah, no, that would work out. Yep, I know what we're gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna drop down in these spaces right here, and then one should just line right up, and then the other one will just kind of have to do a little shimmy and shake to get in. That should look fine. So let's put that there. I think the lift should be able to reach, but we'll kind of see when we get up here. So first one I want to do is right here. And actually, okay, let's go that. We'll go over, and then let's see. Do you reach? You do. Lovely. So right there is perfect. And then we can get rid of that. We've got wire, and then I take... Oh yeah, that's the only thing. Okay, let's see. We can get this probably like that. Yep. Looks good to me. And then I don't really need that there, I guess. Alright, let's go up there so we can actually see what's going on. Get ourselves sorted. So I already forgot my own way of building things. Look at me go. It's all on this level. It's all on this level. I don't know what I was doing there for a second. Ignore that. It was a good idea, but totally incorrect. Okay, so scratch everything that I was just doing because none of that was correct. Don't you love that? Isn't that fun? We want to replace you with a priority merger, and then I want to add a smart splitter. Probably, yeah, let's go right there. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be a little interesting. We want this. I have to like get this without falling in. We want the center one to be the priority, and then overflow out there because we have that spot for belts. We only need 30 per minute, so drop a throttle belt on there to slow things down. The left input here should be the priority, which should be coming from the machine, and it should only take stuff from this belt if it has a room, which it rarely will have room. And then the majority should go off that way. Rip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rip isn't a good sign. So just making sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 6. So it's going to take 30 off, compress it onto a full belt, and then that'll leave us with, I guess, another line of 450. Yeah, because we can't, if we send a line of 480 in, there's no way we could get a line of 480 out while also giving away 30, right? So we're going to have to merge that extra out here. And I guess that's just what we'll do. We'll just run 2 lines out there and then turn them in and call it a day. So I think we're going to do... Just realized I wasn't actually live. I was a few minutes behind or something. I was saying rip to you, realizing you didn't move stuff between floors. Oh, shit. That is a valid rip moment. To both of those things. Glad you're caught up. Glad you're all caught up. That happens a lot. I don't know why to people, but it definitely happens a lot. Alright. And now here... we're going to kind of do the same thing, where we'll have another line in here. Where again, we're going to say any undefined, and then overflow. So this should be a line of 480 coming out. Because we'll have, what did we say? So we'll still do 5 in a row for 450. So then we'll take off 30, that becomes 480, this one becomes 420, and we need to add 60 on. So I'll use a Mark II belt there, and then we'll go back to the Mark IV over here, even though it's overkill. Or no, it's not overkill. We need that, actually. And then we take this one down. Okay, so that is 360 right there. And I'm just going to build this out. Yeah, and if we just take that one, that should be all we really have to do. All right. You're back. We had a conversation where I was like 2 minutes off and everything was confusing. Dude, I remember that too, which is really fun. Like, I don't remember what we were talking about exactly, but I do remember just being like, what is going on? Like, am I going crazy? Oh, man. Good times. Thanks, YouTube. Good times. Oh, man. I think these guys gotta move back a little bit. Star Wars. Oh my god, you're right. Dude. Wild times. In a galaxy far, far away. Impressive memory, bro. I gotta say. It's impressive memory. Be able to recall that. Alright, so we just gotta move these back so that I have a little bit of room in here to work. Oh, good, I have scaffolding. Thank you, past me, for not cleaning up after yourself. We love that. Yeah, truly, man. Hell yeah. Mainly a curse. I could see it. I could see it. Yeah. Wake up at 3 a.m. Fuck, I did a thing. Used to work in a call center, and occasionally people calling rural areas. Yo. Oh my gosh, that would drive me up a freaking wall. It's just like, are you done talking? And then they just start talking. It's like, okay. That would throw me so much. And now we go 1. I hope this reaches. Oh, so close. And we go 2. Okay. Yeah. Like, nobody's ever calling a call center because they're having an amazing day, right? Like, they're almost always pissed. Yeah, that's gotta just be not a fun time at all. Alright, I would like to have monitors on these just because we're doing a lot of funky stuff. So hopefully these will help us keep track. Obviously, I know the belts have to be moving in order to get a reading. But they'll get there. We'll give them time. This will look really cool, I think, with that all flowing. So that'll be fun to see once it's running. And then we go over here. Okay. So, belt number 1 is right there. I am. Yeah. Neff. It's so fucking real. You just go right in with this guy. But yeah, Jade, we're using fused wire for this setup here. Honestly, though, I genuinely do try to just be, like, as nice as I possibly can, because I'm just like, fuck, this job must be absolutely terrible. Just, like, getting yelled at by people for stuff that you probably have zero fucking control over. Like, it's just like, the power went out. It's like, well, what do you want me to fucking do about it? Like, I can't do anything. I'm sorry. Yeah. I used to work as a stairlift technician and like installed like stair lifts and like mobility aids and stuff for people that had either like serious accidents or like, you know, elderly was like a big thing. And like some of the calls we would get were just ridiculous, where it's like, you know, it's just clearly misuse or like something, and yet you get somehow pinned for it. It's just crazy. So the general public truly be something else, which is why I'm so grateful for this community, because y'all are so fucking chill. It's so nice to be able to like interact with people and then be normal, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a rare thing, I feel like. Yeah it was a rough job, honestly. There was like some unexpected, just heavy things from that job, so be normal, brain. Alright, so that guy's gonna come out, and then yeah, I think we can get that brought up and maybe in. I wonder if I something like this. Eight years in a call center. Oh my gosh, bro. I could honestly see that me doing the same thing, Don. That is so real. I mean, hey, of all the ways to crash out, though, that's a good way to crash out. Like, may as well just vibe out if you're gonna do it, right? Literally the probably the best, safest way to go. Yeah. Alright, so we want to go right here. And then we want to send that up to the next level. So we'll go up like this. Oh no. Yeah, graveyard shifts are horrific. That's just not good. Oh, damn, I'm sorry, Jade. That's unfortunate. Oh, I hate to hear layoff stuff. That sucks, man. But yeah, 3 years on the phone and 5 years training has got to be a lot. Like, that's a lot of time. Kudos, man. Kudos. Alright. Yeah, it's not a great time right now across the board, unfortunately, for a lot of people. Yeah, hopefully something comes along, right? Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I guess then you held on pretty good, right? If you think about it that way. Make it last. I was kind of convinced about that with my place too, though, and like, yeah. It just didn't really add up, so. Alright, so that is stators. We can get rid of all of that. What's that whole saying? Like, when one door closes, another one opens, you know? You never know what opportunity might arise. Yeah, that's the worst, bro. That's just the worst. Like, and all too common. Like, way too freaking common. But yeah, hopefully on to bigger and better, right? You know? Let's see what works out. Why am I doing this? Oh, it's merging. Oh. Let's just I'm just gonna take care of that. We don't need that in our lives anymore. Yeah. Job that isn't really widely available. Oh, that's so annoying. Are there like manager positions maybe? I feel like you could, if you're training people, you could definitely do some kind of managerial role or something, right? Like, I would imagine. I don't really know, but I'm just assuming. Okay, so stators, we need steel pipes. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Nice. Well, here you go. Fingers crossed you got a community rooting for you. I'm sure we'll send some good vibes. Something will come. I believe it. Oh, there's my steel pipes. Of course. We're all in this together, man. That's it, you know? We're all here just trying our best, right? Gotta just support each other. It's the only best way. It's the only real way to get through all this shit. Alright. I think this is all old wire lines now that we can just get rid of. Which is kind of nice, right? Am I wrong about that? I think I'm right about that. I am right about that. It's good vibes here. That's the rule. I don't have many rules, but that is one of them. Good vibes. Alright, so yeah, we can clear out both of these lines, which is really nice. And then we can start figuring out where I want to get steel from. Ooh, come on. There we go. It is! I know! Like, I don't think I've ever had to say it. It just works out. Okay, so that's wire, right? What even is this? Is this old stators? No, this is reinforced plate. Yeah, okay. Yes, so that was wire. Good. That one will be coming from real far away, but we'll figure that out. I'm not too worried about that. So for now, let's get rid of this. I would like to add a sign so that I can keep track of stuff, like I was saying before. Wire. 340 per minute. Level 4. No, we'll just do 340 per minute. Yeah, level 4. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That way we can keep track of where stuff's coming from. So over here... smart plating. Okay. And then that's stators. So on top of making stators with steel pipes, we're also going to do a round of steel rotors. I'm not touching our other rotor production, even though I could, but it's just not, it's not worth it. It's fine. So we want to keep these relatively close together. And then I think these guys might go like in front or just kind of somewhere around here. Because aside from the wire, it's not really that much to get in there. So that shouldn't be too difficult. And that's also not too difficult. Okay, so in that case, if we have stators here, I think we just do rotors right here, and then potentially I'll do motors in front of the rotor setup, and then yeah, because we're gonna have to figure out modular frames. Like this whole area is basically gonna get filled in. I have to make sure that the Manta can still fly down. Because yeah, so we built that. Still got to build that. Still got to build that. Still got to build motors. Still got to build modular engines. Still got to change smart plating too. And then we got to do all this. Lots to go. Lots to do. Okay. Because I'm like, I want to bring steel pipes over, but I also want to make sure that I'm bringing over stuff to all of this stuff. It is a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. This is a monster project. I'm loving it, though. I really am. It's very fun. Like, this is the kind of thing that I can just sink my teeth into and, like, really just get lost in it. And I love that. Alright, so we already know we're making a lot of steel pipes. Yeah, that's 2 lines worth. Yeah, I haven't even considered how I'm breaking this all apart. And it's all in purple. We're branding. We're actually doing something on brand. Oh, that's right. This was the thing where I was like, man, I did this really stupidly. Because we're making like 200 per level. So that's just like a really unfortunate distribution of stuff, but I think it's the best that I could do with the space that I had available to me. Okay. Okay. So let's figure this out, and then we'll get steel pipes over, and then we can start building rotors. So let's change some of these around, shall we? So we've got our layout for wire. We accomplished that. I need to fix steel pipe output. Connect to stators, and then we can start laying out steel rotors. We're just gonna kind of work our way through it. Okay, so yeah, 920 We're making 200 per level. We have 5 levels. So the last level's got 120, and then otherwise it's all like that. Let's think. There's a couple ways we could go about it. We could make a full line of 480. I'm sinking so many steel pipes right now, so it is what it is. But we need 54, 200, and 435. So I think we put those together. And then honestly, an entire level is just going into the sink, basically. So we just cut that out of the equation, maybe. Which it does kind of make my life a little bit easier. Kind of, sort of, not really. I don't know. No, I think we include it and then cut it. Yeah. It'd be easier to do it that way. Okay, so that's just a little bit over. We don't need more steel beams. We actually did a slight improvement to our steel beam production, and switched over to all alternate recipes for steel beams. So we're making, I think, about the same amount, or exactly the same amount here, but far more efficiently than we were before. So yeah, I'm not scaling up versatile frameworks here, because we are basically done. How many do we have? 118,000 out of 125. So we got like 6,500 more to go. So kind of good. I don't know. Not much to do with that. So yeah, a lot of steel pipes, but these will go into modular frames. We'll send those out. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we'll do, we'll make a full belt. It's so annoying though. Pipes are going back to base? Yes. Yes. Pipes are going to be going back to make heavy modular frames and more stuff in the main steel factory. Or they might just be used to make heavy modular frames for adaptive, or whatever the thing is called that we need to make. I forget the name already. Adaptive control units. Yes, yes, yes. Because either way, we need heavy modular frames for that too. So that'll be that. But I think I already kind of started to, yeah. Kind of sort of started to plan for that a little bit. This is definitely overkill. It's so overkill. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We might not pull that off. I don't know. Okay. So here is the kind of conundrum. I think we might just have to kind of do what we did with the smart splitter merger setup and just try and... Oh, I already did that. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine, too. Yeah, sure, whatever. Thanks. Thanks, past me. How did I not... Oh, yeah, because I have those two. Okay, 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 okay. So that means your Merry Christmas is right. That's so true. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, all in one. Roll it all together. Happy birthday. There you go. Thank you, past me. Love that. Love that. Okay, well, hey, look at that. Cross that one off the to-do list nice and easy. Oh, close the bracket. Nope, close the bracket. Thank you. Okay. So that should mean this is a line of 480, and then that's a line of like 400 and what is that? Like, okay, I was gonna say 50, but it didn't feel right. 40 makes more sense, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't need that. Let's just get rid of that, and let's just do that. Okay, so. Start figuring this out. So we've got a couple different destinations here. Okay, that's reinforced plate. Understood. And this is steel beams. We only need 50. Going in here. Where are you? 54. So if we take our... Yeah, the distribution of stuff is just really unfortunate. But we could basically send the entire first line or second line into stators, and it would just overflow 5 per minute. And then that's 220, 230, 54. Something feels off here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Because if that's 440, well, if that's 435, but only minus 5, right? But then 200 plus 230 is 430, plus 54 is over 480. Oh, but I guess by only 5. Yeah. Okay. Oops. So then... Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do then. Instead of... We gotta go with that one. Instead of it being 440, let's see if we can make it like a little bit more so that we can fit what am I trying to say here? There's no really good way to do that, actually. That's super annoying. Okay, so I have to hit that, and then that, with the 480 line. I have to take everything extra, still send it down here. I think I'm hitting a brain wall fart, whatever you want to call it. There's a good way to do this and the dumb way to do this, and I'm trying to figure out the good way. But yeah, we're just like at the limit to where it would work out nicely. Alright, let's just start connecting stuff and kind of see where we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it, but also I feel like I'm not. It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, so if we have 480... Let's do a smart splitter right here. We're going to say any undefined overflow, go that way, and just get it in the right spot. Okay. Alright, so that should all line up. So if I go here, and I go there, it's all good. Nice. And you should be going. You're not going. Oh, yep. take that out for now. So that's minus 54. Which would leave us with 425 per minute. And then we've got to send that down there to stators and rotors, and then we'll have to work in an awesome sync. So yeah, I was trying to make it so I could send one line down that way, and I don't know why it took me so long to realize that it's just not really an option. So let's go here and do that. Okay, so that is modular frames. We already established that. And send that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ayo, ayo. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Here's some coal and a freaking headache of your own creating. For real, though. Alright, so that works. I could do this better. Nope. Let's see. So if we do this, and we get that in there, then instead, this guy can go down here. I promise this will make sense in a second. And then that guy goes there. Ooh, autosave. And then the other one I can drop down sooner and just bring that in and around, and then we'll just run 2 steel lines over. Okay. So, yeah, this guy, we're just gonna drop. I think we can drop right under, right? There's nothing. Oh no, there is stuff here. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, that belt being there is very important. We gotta avoid that. So I need to go down to like here. All right, there we go. So now if I go like that, and then I go like that, and then that should hit pretty well. Looks good. Alright, very good. So that is versatile frameworks. That's gonna change. Would it make sense to just move it over? Or wait, it's not going to change. It doesn't have to change, but I could move it over. Because that's where smart plating is. Yeah, I mean, it being over here, there's not really a huge benefit. So if I actually moved it that way, that might work out, because then smart plating is also getting picked up and replaced. Reinforced plate isn't getting picked up, so maybe we just leave it then. It's just another thing to build, right, if we move it, so yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I could be convinced to leave that alone for a while. Alright, so to get steel pipes where we want them, we already have the line here. Does that line up? It does. Nice. Okay. So if I've got our first line here, that should be going into reinforced plate, which it is. Oh no, it's not. This line's going into reinforced plate. Okay. Which is kind of fine, because then this one can just go, yep, down and around and into, okay, yep. So let's see. Ooh, I got nothing to land on. Not great. So in that case, you should go into reinforced plate. Because that... What am I saying? I'm not making reinforced plate with these. You don't make reinforced plate with these. Why would I... I think I'm getting tired. Okay. All good. Your iron plate, not reinforced plate. And this is also smart plating, so I'm in the completely wrong area. Both of these lines have to go down. I don't know what I was just talking about there. Forgive me. Yeah. Okay. So both of those lines are going to supply rotors, stators, and then the awesome sink. That's it. I don't know why this is so complicated in my head. Like I said, I'm overthinking things. For whatever reason. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Even though I'm just going to put it right back. Alright, so you... I want like that. You want like that. Very good, very great. Okay. And then we're going to go down and over. Let's see. Okay, so if I want to get here, and I want to do rotors here as well. Okay. Okay. So let's just drop this in. Royers. Classic. All right, and this should be 100 per minute. So we're making 50 motors. Yeah, 100 and 100. All right. And then these are taking how much? 600 wire. All right. What's our power situation like? It is not too bad. We're currently using diluted packaged fuel to make a bit more power. But yeah, we're producing steady 18,000. When I add the rubber and plastic here, we're going to add another, what is this? 11,000. Obviously, it's not going to net out to be that much, but we'll add a good chunk of power as well. So yeah, we're doing pretty good on power. We're using it. I mean, it's climbing up. I think we're consuming like an additional 1,000 megawatts or something already. So we're doing all right. Yeah, we're hanging in there. Okay. So steel can go straight in. We just have to do the wire split. And let me see here. So for rotors, 30 per level. We can send for 80 on a belt. We have a max. We need to bring in 600, which means that's 120. So as long as we do 4, we're in pretty good shape. Very nice project is to set up another fuel setup. Nice. Turbo fuel is really good. It is. Especially if you can do like a diluted turbo fuel with blenders or something. You can make a lot of power. Like a lot of power. But honestly, I've been skipping turbo fuel entirely and just going straight for rocket fuel. Because rocket fuel is crazy. Especially with the alternate recipe. The nitro rocket fuel, you make a gross amount of power. It's like too much power, you know? But it's really good. Okay, so if we do at least 4 assemblers making rotors on this level, we'll consume 120 wire, which means we can just add our wire line in right over here. Yeah. It's so good. It's hard not to, right? It's like... It's hard to argue. Yeah, the only thing is we're bringing in 2 lines over here. So then we'd have to drop down to go back up, but I mean, it kind of is what it is. Oh, hey man, what's up? Because yeah, I don't think I'm going to drop them all the way down to go over. So I'll probably just do 1, 2, run them over, drop down, run in, and it can enter the system and go up. I'm not going to try and do some like midpoint entry and like rework everything. That just seems kind of silly. So I think if we only need 20 of these, it makes sense to just do 2 rows at 10. Yo, what's up, YOLO? Long time no see. How we doing? Love using the classic recipe and recycling the cold product into turbo fuel loop. That is another good use of it. But I think the alternate recipe gives you, what does it give you? Compacted coal, right? Or something, which you can also use for a turbo fuel recipe, which I've done in the past too. When I built my first nitro rocket fuel plant, that place was a monster. That was our first playthrough though. Okay, so that should be 5. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We could also do 5 levels of 4, yeah, and conserve some space out here. I don't hate that idea actually, and I think that's what we're gonna do because big tower. Number go a bit bigger, make tower go bigger. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Alright, and then I don't need that there. I gotta kind of clean up after myself a little, man. Really rip this place apart. Alright, I need power in here. I don't know, I'm cleaning that up. I'm gonna tear it out. And yeah, I think we just build up 5 levels and call it a day. So we're gonna go steel rotor. And let's just send it. And then yeah, actually, so in terms of inputs, I'll do steel pipes here. And then all we have to do is throw a priority merger on. We're gonna say prioritize the center input. It'll pull off 120, which is exactly what we need. And then it'll add on the 120 that it needs to. And that will be all good. That should should work out pretty well for us. And then, like I said, that guy can be steel pipes, which we have right down there. Nice. Oh, there we go. Almost done on frames. Yeah, we are. Currently, this place is technically not working right now. Even though it could be, I guess, if I just hooked up iron plate again. Or no, wire. Never mind. So the other factory, I think, is making, like... I don't have that committed to memory, I gotta be honest. Let's go take a look. 22.5. Not a lot. So we're making 22.5 per minute. This place is making 32.5 per minute when it's running. So for the most part, we were making 55 per minute. But I've since hacked that apart. Oh no, those just started working again. So yeah, we are making 55 per minute right now. Yeah, that's right here. Yeah. Okay, so these are just coming back online though. And I think they are still connected, right? They are. Good, 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 good. Okay. Lovely. So that's actually going to start ticking up pretty fast. That last 5,000 should go relatively quick, because if we say 55 times 60, that's 3,300 per hour. So we've got probably a little over 2 hours, like about 2 hours. About a little under 2 hours is what I meant to say. Nice. Cool. Okay, so for here, yes, that's all good. And then we have to get wire in on these two. And in. Okay, so let's see. Here, we're gonna go over. Oh yeah, that pushes it forward though. Yeah, a little bit to shut them down. Yeah, either shut them down or just sink them for tickets, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because I do love my coupons, I gotta say. Alright, so this one is gonna go in from up there, which I need to do that first, actually. Okay, I'm a little discombobulated. And then... let's figure out these steel pipes. Yummy coupons. I freaking love coupons, man. We're getting that achievement. We're buying the golden nut. It's happening. I'm so overdue for that achievement. It's crazy. I should have gotten it last playthrough and I forgot. Well, and also it wouldn't have mattered because I had advanced game settings turned on, so it wouldn't have counted. Unfortunately. Okay, so for here... let's think, right? So this is the bottom line. Both lines are about the same amount right now. But going into rotors, we only need... this song literally just came on. We're going to skip that one. We only need 200. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I definitely could have gotten it in the first playthrough if I just had the patience and set it up. But I think that playthrough ended and like 1.1 came out pretty much as it ended. Like I think I wrapped that one up to start the 1.11. 1.11. Why is H not locking this in place when I start moving around? Okay. So it's kind of weird, but this one has to go in and in, and then that's gonna go over, and that one's gonna... nope, that's dumb. That's not what we're doing. This one will go in. Because it's on the outside. Straight mode, doing straight mode things. We love it. Okay, there we go. And then we can go out and we can turn and we can do everything we need to. So we say any undefined, overflow. And then here is where we can run the rest of them. Let's see, can I get some support stuff? Yeah. So, I know this is hard to see, but I think we should be able to hit that, right? Okay, so if I do this one first. Nope. Let's do like that, and then we gotta go. Let's think about this. Because that line that we're gonna merge with is gonna have like 200 left on it, and then we're adding like 400 something, so this is gonna overflow. I have heard about that. I was wondering if somebody was gonna ask about that on stream today. So that's mad funny. It's crazy, dude. That whole shit is crazy. Like, that is some wild stuff going down over there. I still don't know the full story, but I know, like, the basics, you know? Alright. There we go. And then this overflow line is going to go into an awesome sync. Now we can go there. Yeah, with the cops. Alright, I will try my best to give a breakdown of this. Hold on, I need to drink a Red Bull for this, so my brain is firing on all cylinders. Red Bull sponsor me. I'm not Max Verstappen, but still. So, long story short, and fill me in, patch in the holes if I screw this up. But basically, elderly dude and like I think his son went to sell off their Lego collection to one of these like Lego consignment stores where they, you know, buy and sell Lego sets. It's not like Lego official, it's just dudes. And it was a franchise store. So they made a deal with the franchise owners at the time and thought everything was good. This is where I kind of get fuzzy and I don't exactly know the details, so like correct me, step in. Something happened to where the franchise owners were no longer interested in running the store and were basically pulling out. So corporate stepped in and was like, oh, well, this deal that you guys were in the middle of is no longer valid or something like that. Like, I don't know how this whole process started, but they essentially said, we're keeping all of these Lego sets that you were going to sell to us that were valued at like $200,000 or something insane. And like, tough luck. Don't try and sue us. Don't do anything. Again, I'm kind of fuzzy on this part. Yeah, insane. So that all started to get out. Like, people were making some videos about it. This one YouTuber goes over there. That's even crazier. Okay, there you go, YOLO. So you know a little bit more about this than I do. But then, yeah, so corporate steps in. They're basically like, yeah, we're not doing anything. Yeah, they're really crazy. So this YouTuber guy, I think called Reckless Ben, like goes out there. It's in Utah. So he goes out there to start like figuring out what's going on and try and help these people out. and the owners of the franchise, not like, or the owners of corporate of this Lego thing, because the franchise owners are like good people. They haven't done anything wrong. They are just genuinely caught in the middle of this, from what I understand. So the corporate owners basically called the fucking cops on this YouTuber, and were like, he's threatening to kill people in the store. He's threatening to do all this crazy stuff. He's like a danger to the public and yada yada yada. Literally lying, you know. And yeah, he has heroin, like all this crazy stuff that like was not true. Insane. So the cops show up, guns drawn, at this dude's Airbnb. They literally swatted him, arrested him, whole thing, searched the entire place. They said he stole the Legos. I remember that being a thing that they claimed. Insane. And it just gets crazier and crazier. It turns out the owners, yes, there's corruption within the police department, 100%. The owners of this corporate Lego thing, all the police department people, the chief of the police department, the judge, all this shit are all part of the same Mormon church. Yeah, YOLO. So they're literally just like scratching each other's backs and like doing some super messed up stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and it's really fucking messed up. Like, to where the point is like they're like threatening to sue like anybody who's getting involved, you know. They sent a cease and desist letter to the CEO of Patreon, and they basically told him, hey, get rid of this Reckless Ben guy's fundraiser, you know, or we're gonna sue you. And he was straight up like, sue me, I don't give a shit. So that's my basic rundown. Yeah, dude, they were doing some like super crazy stuff. There's a lot of good videos out there now because it's been gaining so much traction. I forget what that name is. It's like the Streisand effect, where like you talk about something or like try and shut something down and it just blows up way bigger than you could have ever imagined, you know? But like, I'm like, how many people did they screw over before it got to him? You know what I mean? Like, how many people were they just ruining? No way, dude. I gotta look into this more. Like, I gotta look into this more. This is the kind of shit that's like, it's fucked up. But the more people that pay attention, honestly, the more likely you are to get a good result, or at least something, you know. Yeah, I've seen that dude's takes, and I'm just like, brother. Like, that's not how this works. Like, you're trying to steal from this old man. In what way, shape, or form are you the good guy? Like, so, yeah, crazy stuff though, dude. Like, absolutely insane. Like the levels that people would stoop to. But it's not because it's Lego. It's because it's $200,000. Like, that's, you know. That's insane. That's an entire person's livelihood right there. Like, yeah, it's just mind-blowing. So, yeah, that's the Lego thing. that's as much as I know about it, at least. But yeah, that sounds like they're starting to get some resolution to all that, which is kind of good. Hopefully they get their stuff back. That's the biggest thing. It's like they need to get all that stuff back. Power of money, absolutely. It'll do some terrible things to people. Wild. Truly wild. Now they're saying they'll give it back? Yeah, crazy. It's like, oh, you were shamed into doing the right thing. Wild. It's wild how that works. Yeah. I did see something where they like sent I think the guy an email, and we're basically like, you can come to the store and like just look through all of the Lego Star Wars sets. We don't even care if they're yours. You can just have them. And I'm like, yeah, that's some desperation move right there. That's them being like, yeah, we really screwed up on this one. And we just want it to end, but I don't know, man. That's some pretty gnarly stuff to do to somebody. so we go. We're just gonna. I'm gonna keep trying and stay in building, but I'm happy to keep talking about this. I like learning about stuff like this. All right, so we need to go. Yeah, we need to go there and there, which means this one could really be over here, actually. So let's build this out. So at least here for now, that's fine. And then let's think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is our split. And this guy gets built. We go smart splitter. Greed more than money. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely greed. Like greed, and probably just being like, oh, it's an older man, like we can just take advantage of him and no one will ever know, you know? Why the hell do people ever start swatting people? Yeah, I don't know. I'll be completely real, like as much as I like feel comfortable around everybody, like I purposely keep my personal information personal, you know, because of stuff like that. It's like you never know what some random crazy person on the internet is going to show up and be like, I'm gonna ruin this man's whole career, you know? Like, yeah, it's wild to me. It doesn't make any sense, like, why people get a kick out of that or think it's funny. It's like, you could kill them. You could literally get somebody killed doing that kind of thing. Like, it's insane, you know? Literally insane behavior. So, but yeah, I can't remember exactly when it started or why it started, but I know it's been a thing for a long time. Basically, as long as I can really remember, you know, people doing shit like that. Righty. So we should just squeeze right by. We do. Fantastic. And we can go up. And then we can go right there. Don't fall off. Okay, so now I've got to drop back down over here. So what I think makes sense is we just go like that. And then I can kind of just build these over to where I need them. So if we do one here, and then we do another one like that. This should work. I think it'll work. Oh no, I flipped things around. Wait, shit. Also something's messed up here. Okay. So this can work. Might just have to kind of like flip belts around, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah, because ideally this outside belt is the one that's got more on it. Is anyone watching the Summer Games Fest? I have not been keeping up with it. Anything good coming out? Looking good? Actually, no. You know what? This one can go down. And then this one can go over. Oh no, that clips. Sorry. Let's see. yeah, I don't know. Any if there's anything, I don't really, I'm trying to think like new game wise. Few games that look good so far. All right. I'm trying to think of stuff that I've seen lately where I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. I have been seeing a lot of like new indie games coming out. Oh, there's a factory game that I played the demo for not too long ago, and I think it's actually out now. Modulus, I want to say it's called. I think it's called Modulus. It was pretty cool. It was neat. It was a neat concept. I had some fun playing it. It got a little grindy, like monotonous, but it was fun. And it was only a demo, so. Modulus is out? Oh, shit, okay. I'll have to check that out. Okay, so that's wire, and that is steel pipes, and then stators are ripping too. Played a few hours, you like it? Nice. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Remind you of Shapes 2? Yeah. Kind of like Shapes 2 vibe. Maybe that's why I found it a little grindy, because Shapes 2 is super grindy. I do like Shapes 2, though. Shapes 2 is fun. I've been playing a lot of that, just like offline. So there's been so many nights where I'm like, oh, I'll do a Cyan After Dark stream, you know? Why aren't you running? Oh, that's fair. And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm not doing anything tonight, you know? All too often. Why did I delete that? Why did I delete that? I need that. Okay. Alright, whatever. I did it so quick, I thought it was the old stator, but I ripped out the old stator. I just never finished building this one. Yeah. I'm doing way too many things at once, I'll be real. Ooh. Jetpack glitch. Cyan has failed me. That guy, dude. That freaking guy is kind of the worst, man. I don't know what his problem is. Oh, that's not. Let's try that again. There we go. And down and in. Yeah. Okay, so I do have to change a couple of things here. There's a factory game about fractals that not out yet. Dude, I saw that. Where you're making like the factory and the factory and the factory and the factory and the factory. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. Oh man, yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my good grief. It looks crazy. I would feel so overwhelmed playing that game, I cannot lie to you. But it does look really cool. Like, the things you build are insane. Because they're, like, genuinely just these, like, insane shapes. Like, yeah, it looks really cool. It does. Alright, we're going rotors here. Yeah. And it's, like, actively building them on the map, too. Like, if I'm thinking of the right thing. Copy that. I should have rotors on here. I do. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can get back into a good rhythm here. Weird. Yeah, it is cool. I'm sure I'll be checking it out. I gotta say, I'm sure y'all know it, but like Dyson Sphere Program, that is a game that I played ages ago, and then like kind of fell off a bit. But I remember being like, oh my god, this game is deep. Like, there is a lot that you can do in that game. You're watching the trailer, it's cool, right? And I know it's an older game now, but I still feel like it's got some serious chops. Like, that game is nuts. But like, the systems in that game, like the interplanetary logistics, and like just crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It seems fun. It seems really fun, and there's enemies too now, I think. Right. And I just love this style. Like, I like having no outside pressures. I like just being able to take my time. You know, games like that are fun for a bit, in my opinion, but I usually end up just being like, alright. I'm too stressed out, you know? Like, every time I hear the, alarm that enemies are attacking my base in Satisfactory, I'm just like, oh god, or Factorio. I'm just like, oh no, here we go again. Oh, we're finally out of steel beams. Let's go. Yeah, me too. There's a reason why I play this game a lot more than Factorio. Not hating on Factorio. I love that game. Absolutely love that game, but yeah, it can get a little bit draining. All right, so this should be level 4 or 5, right? Yep. All right, so we're finally running out of stuff, which is nice. Well, not really nice. Nice is not the word I would use to describe that. But, it means we're building, at least, and making good progress. I don't think I have steel beams floating around anywhere here. Not seeing anything. Still on experimental? Oh! Maybe? Oh no, you know what it is? In Steam, I never switched off the experimental branch. I think it updated though. Like it's the up-to-date one. But I think it still is just like on experimental. I almost just took a lot of damage. That would have hurt if I fell all the way to the ground there. No steel beams, huh? None steel beam, left beef. Okay. Alright. I need to use the bathroom. So we're kind of due for a break anyway, so just do some of that. Actually, that's dumb. Let me do... Okay. I'll have to, remember that. Or not remember that. I'll have to just switch off, yeah, because I don't need the experimental build thing up there anymore. You just take that off. Alright, we're gonna head back to base. We're gonna grab some stuff. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom while we head her back. And then, when I come back, we will continue going. And, yeah. Sorry, forgot to hit the button. There we go. Alright, BRB. right. We are back. Lovely. Okay, so I didn't realize what time it was. The day kind of got away from me. Surprise, surprise. So we actually are going to be rounding out here in a little bit. But let's just grab some stuff, see if we can do a little more building real quick. And then call it a day. What else do I kind of need? I think I could use some concrete. Never going to complain about having concrete. It's been a while since we've been back here. We're looking good. I can dump all of this stuff off. Let's see. Remains. Nice. 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 Very nice. Alright, and that'll start making a whole bunch of coupons. I can do this, actually. That's all pretty good. Do I have any coal? Ha 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 ha. Look at me go. Black powder. Alright. I can deal with that. That should be this one. Do we have a lot? Oh, we have a ton. Oh, nice. Okay, I need to make ammo at some point. I also have no fuel, but that's fine. And then slugs. Drop those off. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, I think some iron and stuff is probably worth bringing, and then otherwise we're pretty good. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back. I don't think there's anything else I need to drop off. Feels good. Alright. Forgot how cool that place looks. There's our big power plant. Oh no, I didn't want to go here. I was distracted. Oh yes, very nice. Wow, how good. Okay, see you later. That's a shame we lost the boost, but it's alright. Not gonna go back to base. That'll just waste more time. We should move pretty quick. Okay, so if we can get the rest of the rotor tower built, I would feel pretty good. Yeah, this place is getting so massive. That's crazy how much space that's taken up. But yeah, I think if we can get that going, that would be pretty good, because then that would leave us with setting up the basically just setting up the alternate recipes for all the space parts. So we would have to do the alternate automated wiring, which we're not ready for, so it doesn't matter. We'd have to do motors, which is pretty easy. Modular engines, which we need rubber for. And then the scaled up smart plating, which we need plastic for, so can't do that one either. But that would basically, I guess, really mean is that we can start working on oil next, which is good. So we did pretty much accomplish what we wanted to today. We had a good stream, I think. Not done yet. I shouldn't be talking like that because we're not done yet. We still got a little bit more to go. But it's really something. It really is something. This place looks so good. I love it. Not to toot my own horn too much, but this looks really freaking cool. I enjoy this place a lot. Alright. So let's drop off that stuff. Give me all this. don't need all that. Okay. So I think... Oh, that's smart plating. Where is rotors again? Rotors is up here. It is a little weird to have 2 rotor setups, but it's fine. It's all working out. Alright, so don't crash, please. Thank you. Right, and we should be able to just drop that in. We can. Nope. Yep. Alright, what are we talking here? We got 3. So no. 1, 2, this is 3. I think I've been missing this, but... Oh, no, I haven't. Nice. Go me. Go me. Alright, alright. Let's do... Sign. This is level... 3 of 5. And... Good to go. Oh, you know, I definitely haven't been... I have been. Oh, my goodness. Okay, never mind. I don't know anything I've been doing, apparently. I thought these weren't running at all. Everything's fine. They're doing great. Alright, so we go blueprint. And then auto. Getting a nice little rhythm. We do have to go exploring as well. I mean, there's a million things that we gotta do. What else is new? But I do still want to get the dimensional depots upgraded a little bit more. Especially now that we have manufacturers, we could definitely be making plenty of fluctuators. So our real limit is just how many Mercer Spheres I have, which is not a lot. Not a lot at the moment. So, oh, we're getting there, bit by bit. All right, and last level. Here we go. Oh wait, I have chat locked again. Sorry. Here we go. Oh hell yeah, y'all chatting. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Aaron, you want to do a 50 run after this? Would you say getting 2-3 completions under your belt first would help? Yeah, sorry if I missed your message there, man. I just noticed that. Oh, it hasn't been too long. Good, good. I would say play the game at least once with the normal modifiers, just so you can learn how things work, you know, and you're not getting super overwhelmed. And then if you feel like you would want it to last longer, then yeah, that's what I would say. But yeah, like Jade said, you don't have to. You can go for it. But I definitely think you would get a little overwhelmed and a little burned out towards the end of the game. So that's my 2 cents. But like Jade said, there is no right or wrong way. It's whatever feels good in the moment. You got it, man. You got it. Alright, so that is level 5. That's all set, and let's do our power. We got good vibes here, that's the rule. Nope, just that. I feel like I missed that on a couple levels, but maybe I didn't. Nope, good. You're good. Okay, cool. So that is rotors. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, there we go. So we're starting to get steel pipes moving up, and wire is working its way through as well. Don't really have much on me, but I can get rid of some of this. There we go. All right, cool. So that is wire or rotors. Let's finish stators real quick, and then we'll probably call it good. What? That's not correct, right? Wait, is it correct? No, this is wire. This is wire. That's not correct. This is stators. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I think I got flipped around there a little bit, which would explain why I was building so... yeah, okay. I felt like I was building a lot of rotors. Let's double check that. Is your intention to revisit this factory later when you have level 5 belts? Not really. I was kind of saying that earlier in the stream. I think this is kind of where we are stopping with this scale up. Mainly because we're going to need so much stuff. Because, yeah, we are actually on Mark IV belts now. But originally when I built this, yeah, a lot of stuff was just scaled to be at Mark III, and then there was no real good way to do it otherwise, so we just kind of had to rip the band-aid and rebuild stuff with better belts, you know, when the time came. So that's basically what I did. And so far it's been working out, you know. Nah, you're good. No sweat. No sweat. All good, man. Alright, so that is stators. And then we're going to switch this one over, yep, to stators. And then these all need to be turned to stators. Nope. There we go. Okay, and then I said I was doing 2 rows of 12 and a row of 5. I love that. I appreciate that you're watching back. That helps out the channel a ton. So thank you for doing that. And I hope you're enjoying them too, obviously. But hell yeah, I love to hear it. I'm sure you will. Sure, you'll point it out. It is funny sometimes. I'll be like editing stuff and I'll like watch something back and I'll be like, damn, wait, what? How did I do that? Nice. It's funny. That genuinely was the reason why I started making videos. So yeah, all good, Jade. That's cool. That's totally cool. Originally, I was genuinely doing both because I knew that there were different, you know, people that like different types of content. So it's like I knew some people wanted the full VODs, and I knew some people wanted the shorter ones. So I'm happy if I can make a little something for everybody, you know. But yeah, originally when I started making videos was literally just because I was like, this is such a cool game, and I want to help other people like learn how to play this game, you know. So like a lot of my early videos were like blueprint guides and like just stuff like that, and I really do want to get back to making them because they were really fun. Like I would love to make guides for these blueprints and stuff. So one day we'll get back to it, one day for sure. Okay, so this one can come down. But so hearing that you're still learning stuff is great. That means we're doing good. So, okay, cool. So that's stators. Let's get wire going in. And I gotta add one more, actually. There we go. Alright, and then we wire this up with power, and then that will do it for the day. Okay, so that's already good. I gotta get the last one hooked up. Lovely. And let's see. Okay, so there's no power in here yet, so these are not gonna run, but I can still throw the switch and not have to come back up top. And then if I go down here... Oh, where is it? No, no, no. Oh, wait. Got it. Okay, and then... That's good, but that's not good. It's always something. There we go. And there we go. Oh, I gotta go far. I forgot this is a huge level. Yeah, when I watched your blueprint tutorial after hearing you mention a live stream. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's where I started too, honestly. I was like, oh, I could make a blueprint to like make this little build go faster, you know? And then I was like, oh, but I could also, you know, do X, Y, and Z and potentially get a lot more, you know, out of it. So it starts small, but yeah, it's cool, dude. It's fun. I'm glad that you're enjoying it and trying it out. It's like a game within a game to me, you know? Like the game is fun, but blueprinting is like its own mini game, its own little challenge. Oh, we're at 122,000. Wait. 9103. Come on. All right. 7. Oh. 8, 9. It's like waiting for subscriber numbers to tick up. We did it. Like mini puzzles? Yeah, exactly. It's its own little puzzle game. It's so cool. I love it. I think it's great. Okay, we added a lot today. It didn't feel like we actually added that much, but wait a minute. This is a ton. Oh, look at that guy just hiding out in there. We missed one. Oh, Charles Donovan. Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Need a new motherboard, RAM, and CPU. Oh no, dude, that's crazy. I'm so sorry, bro. What a terrible time. I mean, it's never a good time to have that happen, but like, oh, yeah. Oh, I hope you get that sorted soon. I really do. That's such a like fear of mine. Holy mackerel, though. Yeah, so we added this entire big wing here. We added this entire row here, and we added that entire row there. We also ripped out a bunch of stuff. We did a little Caterium scale up. This was a good day, honestly. Hell yeah, folks. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Charles, sorry you got in here at the end, man. I hope you can get that sorted, Dad. That's really unfortunate, but hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. I will be trying to go live again, ideally on Monday. Trying to get some more consistency built back into the schedule. So hopefully we can come back Monday around the same time, 2 o'clock. Thank you all for coming by. Appreciate you. Yeah, good job. Good game today. Absolutely. All right. And yeah, so keep an eye out. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you hop in the Discord. I always post when I go live. And right now with the schedule being what it is, it's a great way to just stay up to date. Also, I put my blueprints in there, so you can always get those for free. That good stuff. And yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. If you haven't left a like, and you could, and you want to do that, appreciate that. That helps us out a ton. And yeah, thanks for all the good chats. Thanks for the good times. And I'll catch everybody real soon. Take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye.